there's always been like some crunchiness, but like never any pain out of my knees. And I remember when I was competing, it's like I could hear some stuff, but like when I say not an ounce of pain out of my knees, like, and it was like they were the same. And then I had ACL surgery on my right knee. And then it's like I came out of surgery and both knees are just so loud now. They don't hurt. I have the scans of them. They're immaculate. Like the meniscus on both sides is perfect. So I don't know what the crunchiness is, but yeah. I don't know. It doesn't hurt. So it was so strange. Like, until that impact injury, my knees were in phenomenal shape, especially considering like I started weightlifting when I was 12. I'm 34 now. So it's like, yeah, my knees got some mileage on them. But I remember when the surgeon looked at the scan, the meniscus was removed off the bone, but it was still intact. And he was like, your meniscus is beautiful. It looks like a 12-year-old's. Like, it looks like you've never done sport or anything. And I was like, good technique, dude. We're working up to 5. 5 by 75. My 75% looks a little different these days. This is one thing I feel a little guilty about. Like whenever anybody's asked me like, hey, what's your 1 rep? I'm like 500. I feel like a dork saying 497. And I just say 500, but I've never actually done 500. It's one thing, my friend Cheryl Hayworth always gives me hell because she outback squatted me. She has done the 500. I have not. She won the bronze at the Olympics when she was 17 in weightlifting.
Oh, wow.
I think her PR clean and jerk is 167 kilos. So what's 165? 320, 330, 363. Yeah, so she clean jerked like 367 pounds. Yeah, I'll just do 300. Maybe it feels good. I might jump up to 315, but I'll have this be my first set. We'll jump up a little bit. Ooh. It's been a minute since I've had a bar on my back. Woo.
What do you miss the most about competing?
Simplicity. It's like back when I was competing, I would eat, sleep, and train. That's all I did. That's all I ever did. 7 days a week, eat, sleep, and train. That was, like, the days were hard. But like, once like you kind of get programmed to like, all right, the pain leaves, those hard days become pretty simple. Like, yeah, they're challenging, they're hard, but they're wildly simple. And it just got to the point where, like, you know, I'd be lining up for 50 cal echo bike for time. And it's like, yeah, I know this is going to hurt like hell. I know this is going to be painful. I know I'm going to suffer. But it's just like, yeah, all right. And then that ends, and then I'll feel fine 10 minutes later. So the simplicity was pretty cool. But yeah. All right. That felt all right.
Better than expected?
No, a little bit heavier than expected. But now, looking back at what my schedule's been over the last like 3 weeks, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And our last couple days on the road, they were so much fun. We were staying at a friend's house. So let me know if anyone else has heard of this. Our Airbnb canceled on us because we had a baby. They were like, oh no, like no pets, no infants. What the hell? So they canceled on us like the day before, like couple days before getting there. One, never heard of that. So we're like, oh, perfect. We'll rent an RV. Just park it in our friend's driveway. Get there. RV has air conditioning. It's like the hottest weekend of the summer. It's like 90 degrees all day, every day. RV gets there, has AC. We asked them, like, hey, like, are we good with the AC? And they're like, yep, there's an onboard generator. You can plug it in just to a regular outlet. You're good. We're not good. The outlet we're plugging into is only a 20 amp. It's popping. Oh, I brought a generator. I brought like a full-size 7,500 watt generator. First pull starts up, come back like 5 minutes later, and it's throwing oil out of the head. And I'm like, well, I'm not repairing a head gasket today. So it's like late night trip, go to Home Depot, get a big fucking generator. And I swear the air conditioning unit had to be like 21 amps of draw. Generator's 20 amps. So it's like 4 or 5 times a night, Sam and I are getting up to like reset the generator, reset the fuse outside to kick the AC on, because it goes from air conditioned, nice and chill, to like 110 degrees inside the RV. Anyways, needless to say, the RV didn't work out. We just sleep in our friend's living room, but they have a 5-year-old, 3-year-old, and 1-year-old, and then we have Eddie at almost a year old. And so like sleeping past 5 a.m. was not an option. We had an absolute blast, but like you're staying up late with friends and you're getting up first thing in the morning because the kids are getting up, and so that was my last couple days on the road. So yeah, I'm not too surprised that the body's a little crunchy. Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit, dude. Canceled because we had a baby, and like it was a freestanding house. It wasn't like an apartment or duplex or something. I had never heard of that. 10 seconds. Here we go. That doesn't take long. Woof. Whew. Oh. Oh, that's sneaky.
How cool is that Michelle is programming those workouts?
I love it. She's such a stud. Like, games competitor, affiliate owner, coach. She's been coaching one of the top guys in the space for years and years. Like, girls even work reception. It's like, I told her how at semifinals, I was like, man, we gotta get you a broom or something. Then you can officially say you've worked every job at a gym. She speaks French, so that's cool. There's a lot of explosiveness.
Can you explain the bike? What's the goal on the bike?
Goal on the bike, just max wattage with a time cap at 20. So even if it only takes you 5 seconds, ramp it as high as you can. As soon as you see your wattage dip, you're done. Man, that kettlebell, sneaky challenging. Whoa.
Round 3.
Whew.
How about your favorite movements?
Thrusters and handstand push-ups always came naturally to me. So I think they were an early favorite and just stayed there because I was good at them. Handstand walking, kind of the same. See, not the weightlifting by itself. I'm don't get me wrong, I liked it. That's my background, that's what my bread and butter, but I liked it when it was in a workout and paired. That's what made me like movements, if they were paired well together.
Two more rounds. Ooh. Ooh. Have you ever done that movement?
Not in a workout.
One more round.
Last one. It's happening. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry,
Hey, how's it
ruin
going?
your video.
No worries, you're good. Oh, hello. Oh, that will spike the heart rate. I mean, it's just, you're going as hard as you can on the Echo bike. And then the kettlebell swings are just super explosive. Like that last couple of degrees of range of motion, you're just trying to pop your hips. And then with the med ball hip tosses, it's just more of the same. It's just like explosive in a different direction. So you're almost just holding your breath. So in the later rounds, I was really trying to focus on breathing, but it's hard to, really step on the Echo bike, and especially when you're going for 10, 15 seconds. It's so easy just to and go. If I were to do it again, I mean, in one sense, there is no strategy. It's you go as hard as you can on the bike, hit your standards, get the kettlebell up high enough, and then throw the ball as hard as you can. But if I were to do it again, I would probably set my stations a little bit further apart, just so off the bike you have 5-10 seconds to breathe before you start the kettlebell swings, then 5-10 second walk to the throws. I think the first couple of rounds I went like boom, 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 pretty quickly. In the last couple of rounds, I was like, I'll take a second, throw on some chalk. First CrossFit workout I ever did was in an affiliate, Champlain Valley CrossFit, and we did Nancy. And so it was overhead squats and a run for 5 rounds, 95-pound overhead squats. And so those were effortless for me. You know, I was just on the tail end of my weightlifting career. And overhead squats were very, very good for me. So, you know, as fast as I could overhead, or as fast as I could air squat, I could do overhead squats with that weight. But by round 5, that run caught me. And I just remember this gentleman, Damon, like long gray hair, bigger guy, well, late 40s, early 50s, somewhere around there. And yeah, I remember him just like hoofing by me on the run. I was sucking wind and just like, and I just saw him go by and I was like, oh, wow. Like I thought I was in shape. Like, nope. Within the first 2 weeks, I would say, of doing CrossFit, I did heavy grace. So 225, 30 clean and jerks at 225 for time. And I want to say my time was like 6:02 or something like that. I just went over the 6-minute mark. And I was failing jerks at the end. And I remember one of the guys at the gym, he did the workout, and then he just was like, oh, Matt, it's all clean and jerks. Like, you should be good at it. And so I gave it a try, and I was missing jerks at the end. And I think that was the first time I had felt like the lactic acid, that like muscular failure. And I remember telling him, I'm like, dude, the last time I missed a 100-kilo jerk, I was probably like 13 or 14 years old. I hit absolute failure at the end of that. That one hurt. All right. That was an absolute killer of a workout. Thank you, Michelle, for programming that. That was a phenomenal workout. When you hit this workout, let me know how it goes. Let me know your scores. And I'm also curious, what was your first CrossFit workout? How'd you like it? How'd it go? Was it about as tough as mine? But anyways, enjoy, guys. Have fun. Get after it. See you next time.